to go enjoy these things and life in general without weed just takes like this patience and this giving up of expectation and control in the roller coaster of experience and emotions that is normal waking up to going to sleep life. These are just these like self-imposed guidelines that and fears that turn into sort of misunderstandings about what it is to enjoy and not enjoy shit. Hey, I'm Julian. I've been smoking and abusing weed for years and years and years. I'm about 4 months, I don't know how many days now or whatever, about 4 months off of nicotine and weed. The more I think about the larger topic of this channel and my relationship with weed, the more I think I'm understanding that it's really like about me and myself and being comfortable with observing and feeling the feelings I feel and not having or wanting to seek out these alternate methods of like relief in a way. And weed just happens to be kind of like the primary way of finding that. I went for a run the other day and I felt that amazing kind of like runner's high, that just kind of euphoric like bliss, and it was like the most perfect definition of a state change, and it's like these what I'm looking for, whatever it might be in weed and maybe other drugs and other substances, is always there in these activities and these things that I enjoy and just my life. And it's just to go enjoy these things and life in general without weed just takes like this patience and this giving up of expectation and control in the roller coaster of experience and emotions that is normal waking up to going to sleep life. Not everything is supposed to be fun or euphoric or trippy or deep. There was a video where I talked about like a weed activity and how you can use weed to make anything a weed activity, because weed in a way is the activity, and it sort of puts that filter on what you're doing and makes it engaging, fun, different. I made jokes with my other friend who's still smoking weed, like, I don't know if I can watch a movie, like, I can't get stoned and enjoy a stupid movie. It's like I have this excuse and this reason in my head that I maybe won't enjoy this movie or have the patience or interest in this movie because I can't just get stoned and bliss out and stupid out and watch this dumb movie. But it's like these are just these like self-imposed guidelines that and fears that turn into sort of misunderstandings about what it is to enjoy and not enjoy shit. Like I achieved that state change playing video games, and just like anything else, if I smoked weed before, it just became a habit. It's to my friend who's feeling that way, it's like, what do you do? How do you do anything? How do you play with your dogs? How do you walk your dogs? How do you go to work? How do you use the computer in any way not high? It's like there's just this safety in the in the control that you have when you're able to smoke weed. I don't want to feel like I'm sort of restricting myself, in anything. But it feels like that with this current phase of my life and this current relationship with weed, because it's like I have to sort of restrict it to this extent, or else it gets out of hand. It just gets out of hand in a way that other things don't, in a way that I'm able to keep a grasp and an amount of like responsibility with other substances and other habits. It's like with weed, it's like it's this one thing, and I there's not, sometimes there isn't a rhyme or reason as to why this specifically and me specifically has this trouble with it. And with you, if you're struggling with your like relationship with weed and how much you use it, it's not a one size fits all, and there's no one answer. I don't think there's one answer or one reason for why I smoke and why I have trouble with smoking. We're just all on this journey together, trying to understand ourselves. And human behavior is a really weird thing. It's so much of the time it is kind of unexplainable. So I think I need to go a little easier on myself, just like I tell other people to, like, go easy on yourself. I think I shouldn't be so judgmental of the way I feel and the feelings that come along with wanting to smoke weed and not smoking, and the frustration too. I think all that's probably really normal. Not really any clear topic here. I started and tried to film a couple different times today to talk about some stuff, but I'm just feeling sort of lost. So this might be a bit jumbled, but I'd rather just get something out, because making these, filming these, recording these really helps me personally, just talking out loud and kind of thinking through some of my feelings and thoughts and worries. So, but yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope this is sort of informative or entertaining at least. But yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far. Take care.